Most businesses think that they have a traffic problem. They don't. They have a visibility problem, and AI is exposing that faster than ever. If your business isn't showing up in AI search, it's probably not for the reason you think. And once you understand that, it becomes pretty straightforward to actually fix. Search has changed. It's not just about ranking on Google anymore. AI is now answering questions directly, and if your business isn't structured properly, you're not even being considered. Most people are still operating like it's 2020. They think that if they just post more content, tweak a few keywords, improve their SEO, they'll start showing up. But that's not how it works anymore. And here's the shift that most people are missing. Your content doesn't just need to be human readable anymore. It also needs to be machine readable. Humans and AI evaluate your business very differently. A human can land on your site and piece things together. They can infer what you do. They can overlook your inconsistencies. They can fill in gaps. AI doesn't do that. It looks for structure. It looks for clarity. And it looks for signals it can confidently interpret and repeat. If your content is written in a way that sounds good to a person but isn't structured clearly enough for a machine, it's going to ignore you. This is where a lot of businesses are getting stuck right now. They're creating content that feels on brand, looks good, maybe it's even ranking, but it's not structured in a way that AI can actually understand. And this is where I start talking about the three things that matter most right now: crawlability, clarity, and credibility. Crawlability is whether your content can be accessed and understood by machines. This includes things like site structure, page hierarchy, internal linking, page speed, and structured schema. If AI can't properly crawl and interpret your content, you're not going to even be in the conversation. Clarity is how directly you answer questions. And this is where most businesses are falling short. They're using broad language. They're trying to appeal to everyone. It's marketing language. But AI is looking for direct, clear answers to real questions. Credibility is how your business becomes a trusted source. That comes from consistency, repeated signals, and clear answers. If one of those things is missing, your visibility drops. Let me give you an example. If someone searches for the best event venue in Nashville, AI isn't just pulling up who has the best SEO anymore. It's pulling up someone that clearly explains their space, answers common questions, and has consistent information across all of their platforms. If your messaging is scattered, if your site is inconsistent, you won't show up even if you're great at what you do. And this applies across all industries: service-based businesses, digital businesses, local businesses. If you're not answering real questions, AI is just skipping over you. And this is where most businesses are falling apart. First, it's the lack of clarity. Businesses aren't clear enough about what they do and who they serve. They're trying to broadly appeal to everyone. And most people think that they're clear because they understand their own business. But clarity isn't about what you know, it's about how quickly someone else or something else understands it. Second, they don't create answer-first content. They're writing blogs like the top 5 tips instead of answering real questions like how much something costs, what's the process like, who is this for? Think about how people are actually searching right now. They're asking full questions. If your content doesn't directly answer real questions, you're going to be invisible for AI tools. Third, structure. Maybe your website says one thing, social says another, the offers aren't clearly defined. This is where I see a lot of disconnect. Everything feels slightly off, slightly confused, and AI avoids confusion at all costs. And here's the part people really don't want to hear. AI isn't hiding your business. It's just exposing what was already unclear. It's just exposing the gaps in your brand strategy that was already there. So how do you fix it? You don't need better content. You don't need more content. You need structured content, because content without structure doesn't help you. It just creates more noise. You need alignment, you need automation, and visibility. Alignment means that your messaging is clear and consistent across everything. Automation means that your systems reinforce that clarity. Your intake, your follow-up, your workflows, everything supports the same message. And visibility means that you're creating content that actually answers questions and is structured in a way that both human and AI can understand. When those three things are in place, AI can finally interpret your business correctly. And once that happens, visibility gets a lot easier. Your content performs better, your leads are more qualified, and your messaging feels stronger. This is why some businesses are starting to take off and others are getting left behind. It's not random, it's structure. If your business isn't showing up right now, there's a reason. And once you fix the structure, you fix the visibility. If you want help figuring out what's actually missing, book a consult with me and I'll walk you through it.